Like 5 weeks later, I was initiated 7 weeks later in Chicago, so it was very fast. But I wanted to say something about a lot of things we're talking about now seem like they're in the past, but I want to connect something that we did with the present.
Yeah.
It was a couple of years ago that we were on Harinam Sankirtan in Chapel Hill, and there was this guy across the street, and he was just staring at us. I think it was his wife, but he was old. I mean, like us, 70s. And he comes across the street and he says, "Wow, you guys are still doing this, huh?" I said, "Yeah, we do this what we do." Actually, it was kind of like the joke is that, you saw the Hare Krishna devotees chanting in the 70s, now we're chanting in our 70s. So he said, I have to tell you something, I've lived in Chapel Hill my whole life, and it was like 1974, I think, these guys in a bus drove up in front of my house, and they asked if they could just plug in, their electricity and get the water, and I said, sure. And it was Tamal Krishna Maharaj and Krishna John Maharaj. So it was kind of full circle. This is a guy who forgot about devotees his whole life. But then when he saw us again, we gave him a book, and it was kind of like, okay, what happens in 1970 is also affected in 2020, 2026.